Do you ever feel like you've gotten really good at tuning into other people's energy? Like you can read the room. And I've done this so many times, and maybe you feel like this too, that you read the room, you can feel people's shift in moods or their change in facial expressions, and you are so tuned into that, but yet put it into yourself as if like, did I not say something right? Did I say something that offended them? Did I do something? Is it because of me that they're acting like this? There's so much that goes into projecting your energy outward, and we seek out our sense of safety. I know I did this so many times. There was one particular instance that I was having a really good day. I went over to this person's house, and it was just this like heaviness in the air. You could feel it. And they would, they would say the right things, but there was just something that felt totally off about the situation. And it was like the big elephant in the room. And when I felt that, I'm like, did I do something? Like, did I like not meet this person's expectations? Like, is this something that I did? I immediately took it on as my own. And I remember being in that place and feeling like I just was so on alert. I couldn't relax. I couldn't let my guard down. I was trying to soften the edges so much of like, let me just see what I can say to keep the peace. Let me just see, like, if I can just touch into what's going on. And I left that place feeling this just weight on myself, like, oh, I went in feeling really good and then I left not feeling good at all. And it took me days to kind of release that energy from that situation because I took it on as my own. And maybe you've had situations like this where you're in a situation and you feel like you have this duty to keep everything calm, keep everything peaceful, say just the right thing. Don't ruffle any feathers. Keep yourself silent if you think that it's going to cause a rift in anything, and just go along with things. Appease whoever you have to appease just to kind of keep the peace. And what I didn't realize at the time is that this was a coping mechanism I was living with to create a sense of safety within myself because I was trying to create that outside of myself. I was relying on the external environment. I was relying on the outside world to give me that sense of safety. And I felt like if they were at peace, if they were approving of me, if they were happy with how I was, then I must be okay. But it just left me feeling empty inside, feeling like there's got to be more to this. And it wasn't until I started to be able to feel safety within myself. I started to feel that I did not rely on other people's emotions to be okay in order for me to be okay. That's when things really shifted. When I started to be able to create that safety within myself and not rely on everybody else to create that for me. I didn't have to rely on people's approval. I didn't have to rely on people being okay. And that's really when that shift began. And if this resonates with you, if you feel like you've gone through this situation, if you feel like you are all over the place, depending on the people you're around, and feeling the weight of responsibility to make sure everybody else is okay, to make sure everybody else is comfortable while you take on the burden of that, then I want to invite you to my free masterclass on the 13th. This masterclass is going to help you cultivate that safety within yourself. So you don't have to rely on everybody to be okay for you to be okay. It's going to help you establish boundaries, boundaries that feel safe, and boundaries that allow you to move through life without a sense of guilt for setting them. And it's going to help you establish trust within yourself again. Trust that you have your own back, trust that you protect your own peace, and trust that you are prioritizing your own energy and your own time instead of everybody else's. If this resonates with you, I invite you to join my free masterclass where you will come home feeling like you have released that weight that you've been carrying on you for all these years. I'll leave the link below. And